Welcome back to Studio 5. Skip the bridal shower games and consider hosting a flower bar instead. Flower designer Shawn Chamberlain with the Flower Bar Co. is here to share all of the pretty details to host your own summer soiree. Shawn, it's great to have you.
Thanks for having me back.
This is a fun trend at showers, and you host these. You go into showers and set these up. What do you think the appeal is of a flower bar?
I think it's just the experience of it. It's memorable for the guests. You know, it just kind of is a good alternative to the bridal shower games. Yes, thank you. But it's like, yeah, it's more exciting and more of a memory for the guests.
I love the idea of it being that rich memory experience, and you do have to have some sort of activity, and games up until now seem like the only thing that was on the table to reach for.
Exactly.
But the idea of a flower bar, I bet guests are just buzzing with the creativity and the connection that comes from that.
Yeah, they just love to have their hands in flowers. They love to create, and it's just a fun social activity.
All right, if somebody wanted to set these up, there are some supplies you suggest having on hand, starting with obviously a good variety of florals and flowers.
Yeah, good variety of florals, vase if you're going to be doing it in a vase, rubber bands, clippers, paper wrap if you're going to be wrapping them and taking them home, but really easy supplies that you could get anywhere.
Now, I'm considering the cost here, which is always, I think, every hostess's consideration as well. What flowers would give me good bang for my buck in the sense that they would be pretty and lovely and work for a wrap, but allow me to buy in bulk and still feel okay about it?
Sure. I feel like roses are always a good go-to. Everyone always does love roses, but right now, like peonies are in season. You probably have neighbors that are growing them in their yards in abundance and will probably be able to share. So depending on the season, you really can have a lot of bang for your buck if you're sourcing flowers in season.
So much like fruit, consider the season.
Yes.
And work from there. Will you show us how we would wrap up a bouquet?
Absolutely. So I'm going to have you just step up front and pick about 10 stems of your favorite.
Okay. Just any 10?
Any 10, yeah, or just around there, and just, just pick what is like you're drawn to.
I probably don't need to say this considering the company I'm with, but these are all real, and they're lovely, and they're beautiful. Okay. I didn't know if the ones down front were I mean, everything on TV is real, of course, but like these are, I'm going to go with kind of just this neutral theme. Is that okay?
Oh, for sure,
Will you grab me a couple of the peach roses so I don't have to cross,
take some of these garden roses.
I'll meet you back.
Okay, great.
I'll meet you back at home base.
Okay.
This would be so fun. Just the selection would be fun.
Yes, let's just get you a couple of these. Okay,
this is where I'm ready to learn from the expert.
Yeah, so we're just going to clean our stems really quickly, and these have thorns, so be careful with those.
What do I do with this?
We're just going to clean it just a little bit down here.
From the bottom, okay.
But really, they're really just, what you're going to do is just layer them on top of each other like this. So if you want to just lay them in your hands, we'll just...
Hold on. I'm wanting to do a good job. All right.
There we go. Just layer those in. Okay.
So fuller first.
Yep. We just kind of, these all have different shapes. So like a big head, a long line. These are real small for fill-in. We kind of just want to go in a little bit different heights here. And then just turn like this. Add some sweet peas.
It's so pretty.
They do smell good. We'll just turn it again. So this is just a really quick way to do it, and then we'll just take a look and see. For
you, that was effortless. For the rotation, it reminded me of almost frosting a cake on a rotating stand, how you were turning and adding and turning and adding, and kind of assessing from every angle.
Yeah, because you want to just make sure that like it's a little even. Once you plop it in your vase, you know, you can fuss with it a little bit more. Yeah. But this will give you a good start, and then we're just going to trim your stems here.
What's the ideal length for stems in a wrap?
I like them about 12-ish inches. And then, of course, once you get home, you want to give them a fresh cut again and put them in a fresh vase of water. So we're just going to go up on one stem and wrap it around like that.
Okay, that's a fun trick.
And lock it in.
So you hooked it to the stem before you wrapped. Okay.
And then we're just going to lay it on our paper. Roll it up like this. Add a little bit of pink.
And you've pre-folded those with just the peaks on the outside. Look how beautiful.
And there is, look how it matches so well.
Coordination at its best. And every guest then would take home a bouquet like
They would take this bouquet home, yes. You know, and that went pretty quickly. But once the ladies get chatting and talking, and it's just so fun to see it.
Where can we see more of the beautiful work that you do?
So you can find me on Instagram at Flower Bar Co. or visit me online, flowerbarco.co.
Again, a good alternative to those
you.
shower games. Thank you, Shawn, for showing us. Really lovely. Thanks for bringing the beauty and the idea into the
Thank you
studio
so much.
today.